Hey, so I haven't done a video in a little while. April 21st marked my 4-month mark. My hair is doing its thing. Still wash it once a week. Spray it with water. No oils, no conditioners, nothing. Just water. It's doing well, I think. Some of my ends are starting to develop buds, but for the most part, it's, still kind of looks the same. I think it's going to be like this for a little while, and then one day it'll just, I don't know, magically start to open up and locks will form. But I'll just give you guys a little close-up of like my scalp. Had, I think, 3 retightenings at this point. I got some bad news in the beginning of March. My consultant needed to move back to her hometown. She wasn't originally from Massachusetts, and she just, had some unexpected stuff come up and she needed to move back home. So I was without a consultant, and I went for my first retightening with someone new on the 17th, right before my graduation, and got a roller set. And I didn't really like the roller set. I think my hair is too short, and it just, I don't know, just didn't really do anything for me. Maybe as my hair gets longer, I'll try it again, or wait until my hair is like past my shoulders, in its locked state before I try something like that. But it's not, nothing to the hairdresser who did it. It just wasn't really my style. So I had that for a graduation, so I had kind of big, loud hair. And right now, this is just my hair kind of, I think I had a braids. I did a braid out. And this is on top of that roller set with the pipe cleaners. It's pipe cleaner roller set, to be more technical, I guess, about it. And I've like washed my hair once since then, and it's still kind of doing its thing, I guess. So that's good, I guess. So I'm gonna start seeing another consultant, I think, for my June retightening, and just keep meeting, which I hate doing. I really hate doing it, but meeting, new people, and just, so I have somebody and then like a backup option just in case. I don't know, that's really it. I've thought about combining my locks, and that just goes into another long-winded, ranty type story, but the verdict of that was no. I'm not going to combine my locks, or at least not combine them in a way where it's going to cost me additional money right now. And by additional money, I mean like $500 to have my locks in the front combined. I can't justify the cost, especially after, just getting my hair installed like 4 months ago. I'll deal with it, as my hair locks, just see what happens and hope for the best. But yeah, I think that's the only real like hair kind of decision that I had thought about doing, was combining my locks to kind of make them make them larger, just because the front is so small and my retightening takes so long. Like the last retightening with someone who's supposed to be fairly quick took 6.5 hours, and it's 6.5 hours at $30, an hour. You do the math. I was hoping maybe for someone who was more experienced, it might take 4.5, 5 hours, but I think that might be an unrealistic expectation. I'm not sure. I will, keep you posted as I have, different people do my retightnings, and just see how that goes, and see if I find somebody that I really mesh with and, can do, good work in a decent period of time. Like, I don't want to be in a chair for 10, 12 hours getting my hair retightened, or even 8 hours, really. It just seems a bit much, especially when you're paying by the hour. But like I said, I really have to wait and see. So, I mean, if you're from the Boston area and you have suggestions on, someone who does not mind a lot of locks, I should put it that way, does not mind dealing with natural hair and a lot of locks, that would be helpful. You can leave me a comment there. But right now I'm just kind of, feeling at a loss, feeling on my own, trying to figure things out. I mean, I'm not really on my own. I have a friend that does Sisterlocks now too. I met her through when I was meeting with different consultants, but it's kind of different because, we met primarily as an idea of her possibly doing my locks, and she's a trainee, and she's she was really new, really, really nice, and she's going to retighten my hair, but, you know, it's still that whole new, the timing, I know it's not going to be as fast, and I'm still going to be paying by the hour and just dealing with that. I mean, it's not, there are worse things, but that's just where I am. So, here's my hair. Trying to see if I can find an example of a lock that's actually doing something, which that's not. It's just curl, but maybe in time it opens, and by in time I hope sooner rather than later, and at least most of the scraggly ends for the most part. Like, I used to have kind of like a halo below, and most of that now is gone thanks to my trusty scissors. And there are a couple that I really want to cut, like, if I can find it, like here, because it's so much longer than my other locks. But the problem with cutting these really long ones is that it goes into like the Sisterlock pattern and the whole thing will unravel. So I'm only, you know, doing little light trims on the very, very ends that seem like they're dead, and not really curling with like my curl pattern or doing anything. So you kind of have to be careful there. That's it. That's all the news I really have for my hair. Got any questions or comments, leave them for me in the box. Thanks.